Jamal turns from red to yellow.
Hey, bersih 5 gagal.
Faiz Subri joins Messi and Neymar on FIFA shortlist. I'm Suhaila Saifuddin and this is Cuppa News. Following his absence at the Red Shirts counter rally last Saturday, Datuk Sri Jamal Yunos says he has another cause to fight for. Farid Zulkifli reports.
Red Shirts leader Datuk Sri Jamal Yunos have just been released from police custody after being remanded for 4 days. Upon his release, he announced a Bersih 7 Safe Selangor movement that will be launched at the State Government building at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Hidup merah! Hidup merah! Hidup merah!
Yang pertamanya nak bagi tahu saya dah 4 hari tak mandi. Walaupun tidak ada kepala ketika itu, saya ditahan, tetapi ramai pelapis-pelapis kami. Saya nak maklumkan bahawa tidak ada seorang pun ahli-ahli UMNO yang terlibat di dalam perhimpunan tersebut. Yang terlibat adalah daripada NGO-NGO. Ini saya nak jawab bagi pihak baju merah kepada Kunan. Mungkin Kunan ni dah lama kot, dia mungkin dah nyanyuk ke kan. Saya ingin mengumumkan untuk melancarkan Bersih 7. Selamatkan negeri Selangor. Rakyat negeri Selangor ini perlu diselamatkan daripada kerajaan cacar marba, daripada kerajaan yang tidak bertanggungjawab.
Hidup merah! Hidup merah!
He congratulated all the Red Shirt participants who took part in Saturday's rally. Farid Zulkifli reporting for Star TV.
Dan sebuah lagu untuk Bersih 5. Bersih 5 gagal, 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 bersih 5 gagal. Hey, bersih 5 gagal.
In the meantime, Bersih 2.0 chairperson Maria Chin Abdullah filed a habeas corpus application at the High Court to challenge her detention under SOSMA.
I've just signed the affidavit and we here actually hope that this is one step closer to our mother's freedom and that we still find this very unjust that our mom is being detained in a prison, and we would like to highlight a few details. It's concerning about our mother, who is actually, while we were looking through her medical documents yesterday, we found out that she actually has a doctor's appointment for yesterday, and that we hope that she has access to her medicine as well as a medical staff.
Maria was detained on Friday in a pre-Bersih swoop by police, along with other opposition leaders, Bersih and Red Shirts leaders, as well as student activists. Earlier in the day, around 40 opposition lawmakers marched from Parliament to the Bukit Aman Police Headquarters to demand Maria's release. They also demanded that the rights of MPs be upheld following the recent action against former Cabinet Ministers Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin and Datuk Sri Shafi'i Abdal, who have been accused of breaching the Official Secrets Act.
Manso Sosma! Manso Sosma! Bebas! 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 Bebas Mariam! Hidup! Hidup! Hidup bersih! Hidup bersih!
Their memorandum was accepted by Police Corporate Communications representative Nur Azman Yusof. Speaking to the press, Muhyiddin said Maria's arrest was a violation of the Constitution.
Seharusnya hak beliau sebagai seorang wanita dan lain-lain itu dihormati dan dia tidaklah merupakan satu ancaman kepada keselamatan negara. Jadi eloklah pihak polis mengambil perhatian kepada apa yang telah pun disuarakan oleh ahli parlimen yang menegakkan prinsip perlembagaan undang-undang negara.
Under SOSMA, Maria can be held for 28 days without court approval. Meanwhile, former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad accused the government of being unjust and oppressive.
So an innocent person found by the court to be innocent remains a prisoner, remains detained as a prisoner for years and years. That is what is called the draconian laws. I don't know if this is correct. Yeah. I know a little bit, not so much. But this is the fate that has befallen Maria. That is why we are very concerned. because they detain her under SOSMA, which is the wrong law, and they then make use of the provisions of SOSMA to put her not only in detention but also in solitary confinement. This is what we call in Malay zalim, totally unjust and oppressive. This is the government that we have now. I know people are going to say, but in your time also you put. Yeah, I put. Not me. I don't have that kind of power over the police in those days. I don't feed them.
He also stressed on the fact that he has never liked ISA and tried to revise the law back in his days. On a lighter note, listen to what Dr. Mahathir said about Jamal Yunus' new cause, Bersih 7.
Bersih dah cukup bersih dah. Ikuti segala sampah apa semua. They have a special force to pick up all the rubbish. So it is very bersih. That's why they call themselves bersih. Tetapi yang kotor tu Jamal. Dia patut mandi sehari 15 kali. Bau busuk daripada jauh.
It's not a cock and bull story. Attempts by an opposition lawmaker to cite Deputy Minister Datuk Seri Tajuddin Abdul Rahman for disciplinary action over his cock remark fell flat in Parliament. Dewan Rakyat Speaker Tan Sri Pandikar Amin Mulia said there was no need to refer Tajuddin to the Parliament's Rights and Privileges Committee as the matter had been resolved on Monday.
Ahli yang berhormat. Itu keputusan telah dibuat pada hari kemarin.
He added both sides had said enough on the matter and that he did not make a fuss. In spite of the Speaker's decision, Tajuddin said he would sue Shah Alam MP Khalid Abdul Samad for calling him sial.
What he repeated outside the Parliament when he said I'm sial, no way he can escape. I already consulted my lawyer. My lawyer will get in touch with him. Do you understand what's the meaning of sial? You don't know. That's why you sided with other people on the petty issues. When Teresa Kok, I say she is the only woman with the name Kok. What's wrong with that?
Let's refresh our memory.
Yang bersih putih ni kek apa? The only woman with a cock is in seputih.
The Deputy Minister also berated reporters for being unfair and championing the opposition.
With me, you keep on harping on the matter of Teresa. What kali saman? You want to be champion home? To be Teresa's champion? No, I'm angry because you people highlighting a different issue. People call somebody else sial, you tak highlight. You tak question. You are not angry. You are not against them. But something else, wah bukan main lagi. Regret lah, I regret lah, this lah.
In the meantime, women opposition MPs knocked the Speaker's decision into a cocked hat.
Yesterday, when he used that word on Teresa Kok, Timbalan Speaker said, I've made my decision, it is in reference to her surname. Now how long is this rubbish going to go on? I'm very disappointed with the Speaker's decision. Once again, he has allowed MPs like Pasir Salak and future verbal abusers in the August House to get away scot-free with insulting members, particularly members from the opposition side.
This week has seen one of the worst onslaughts against women. I think it's not just us here you see today, but every member of parliament, especially from the opposition, are together in really stating our disgust at what's been happening.
We are different and we will not take it. Yeah? Sitting down. And we want to tell the Speaker included, all the men on the other side, that we women are to be respected and be sensitive. And if there needs to be training, everybody needs to be trained, including the Speaker.
A 2012 amendment to the Parliament Standing Order forbids the use of offensive and sexist language. Remember that legendary knuckleball goal by Penang footballer Muhammad Faiz Subri? Well, it has landed him in FIFA's 10-man shortlist for the Puskas Award, Malaysia Boleh. In a phone interview with The Star, Faiz expressed that being nominated along with international football players was a big honour.
Saya bersyukur sebab tercalon dalam top 10 untuk jalanan podcast pada tahun ini. Tak mengharapkan tapi dah top 10 ni dah berasa betul lah sebab tercalon. Kita pun sama level macam level juga. Kita boleh buat, kita boleh buat.
Faiz is the only nominee from Malaysia, while others include Barcelona stars Lionel Messi and Neymar. The 29-year-old scored the wonder goal from a free kick against Pahang in the Super League at the City Stadium on February 16th. Video footage of the goal was shared and went viral worldwide. FIFA says online votes will be accepted until December 2nd, creating a shortlist of 3 goals. A second round of voting will be held to decide the winner at FIFA's annual awards ceremony in Zurich in January 9th. In other news, the Japanese government lifted its tsunami warning for the northeast coast of the country after a 6.9 magnitude earthquake struck the coast of Fukushima Prefecture earlier in the day. No signs of major damage were immediately evident, and authorities reported a small number of light injuries. At least 6 children were killed on Monday in the US state of Tennessee when a school bus carrying up to 35 students plowed into a tree. Images showed the bus flipped on its side in the eastern city of Chattanooga, with a tree splicing its center. The 24-year-old bus driver, Johnthony Walker, was arrested and charged with 5 counts of vehicular homicide, reckless endangerment and reckless driving. Hundreds of Rohingya Muslims were directed to the Kutupalang refugee camps in Cox's Bazar on Monday after crossing the White Naf River border to Bangladesh on small boats overnight. The refugees are seeking shelter from escalating violence in the northwest that killed at least 86 people and displaced some 30,000. Myanmar's new civilian government has rejected the allegations as part of a misinformation campaign planted by terrorists. Fans around the world are being invited to Zoo Atlanta to vote for possible names for giant panda twins born on September 3rd. The pair will be named on December 12th, their 100th day of life in accordance with Chinese tradition. Zoo Atlanta has set up a website to help fans vote for one of the 7 sets of names for the cuddly siblings. I would totally name the 2 furballs as Dim and Sam. That wraps up Cuppa News. Good night.